Hi, my name is Joe, and tonight we're going to be reacting to the Lyon and Sombron banner. Oh boy, not a combo I expected, and Sombron was a character I think everybody forgot existed, but there's that lovely music, okay, and ugly face, love it, and he is a... oh my god, man. Do you think Anima Season needs another colorless armored beast/dragon? Just a thought, especially when Fomortis just got his refine. Alright, we got Fell Surge, very short weapon, hello. Slaying, DC, adaptive damage, everything but speed plus 16, neutralize foes bonuses, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, 15 special DR, guaranteed follow-up attack, and Howling Beam style. I am not gonna lie, I have no idea what that even means because I don't remember that being a thing in the game, so they might be going off the cuff here, but Armored Ice Cap, good, great talent, big cost special. Attack, defense, res, slam. What the? And this presumably builds from something we already have. I have no idea what this is. Hello? Okay. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is 75% or healthier, attack, defense, res plus 10, 7 flat DR, and defense check, hardy bearing. Whoa. So this is the first time we're getting inheritable hardy bearing. Very cool. Very cool. I'm very curious what the restrictions are. I wouldn't be surprised if it was armored units only, but yeah, if this is like pretty open, that's really hype. Me likey, especially for all my big chonky defense boys. Scowling Fighter. It's Scowling Fighter. It's fine. Fell Barrier. Holy text. Oh, what? What? Unit savior effects will not trigger. Okay. I'm very curious. Okay. At start of player or enemy phase, grants Dark Emblem to allies on the map for 1 turn, and grants Imbue and 80% AoE damage reduction to unit and allies when 2. So Dark Emblem is everybody on the map, like no conditions. It's every ally on the map. That's crazy. It's all the way at the end there, but we'll have to see what it actually does. I assume it's not just Omni plus 5. Like, what are we talking about? But anyway, Imbue and AoE DR makes him like the anti-AoE guy for your whole team, basically. That's pretty cool design space, at least. Neutralize Dark Emblem granted to unit. Okay. Grants bonus to units, attack, defense, res equal to number of allies on the map with Dark Emblem, max 11, 7 true damage, 7 flat DR, 2 special jumps before foe's first attack. Pretty good. And if there is an ally on the map with Dark Emblem active, and if none of the units on the player team have been defeated on the current turn, calculate damage from foes' attacks at 50%. Hello? Let me finish reading and then recap that. And any reduces damage by X% effects that can be triggered a limited number of times by units equipped special can be triggered multiple times without limitation. Ooh, unlimited. That's cool. All right. I mean, this is kind of cool design space, but let me just recap. Or maybe Dark Emblem. Like, is Dark Emblem literally just Omni plus 5? What are we talking about? It's just a vehicle for this skill. It's not supposed to be an actual good status, I guess. But anyway, so TLDR, if any of your boys have Dark Emblem active and nobody's died yet, and that's per turn, you get 50% damage reduction. Like, I'm not sure, because I don't remember this wording ever being used before. Calculates damage at 50%. So I don't know if that's unpierceable. I would need somebody smarter than me to tell me exactly the specifics of that, but that combined with unlimited amounts of special DR, like looping special DR, not just once per and not twin. You could do this on every hit if you really wanted to. That's kind of crazy. And the trade-off for that amazing effect is that you can't use them as a save. Even if you have like the assigned decoy stuff on him, it just won't work. So he's meant to just be a giant body and also AoE proof your team. I think this is really cool. I don't know if he's actually going to be worth the team slot though on Anima Season specifically, because Anima Season is just so stacked already. But like, you have to run Hoder, you kind of have to run Heimdall, arguably still have to run Freyr, but we're getting out of that. But and then once again, Fomortis just got his refined and is really good, and is a colorless beast dragon. So what are we talking about? Anyway, Howling Beam style. Unit can attack foes within 5 spaces of unit and 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit regardless of unit's range. Whoa. Damage dealt by units attacks and damage from foes attacks during combat are reduced to 0. Oh no. Wait, what? They're literally doing the Elise thing on this guy? What? Okay. After combat, 20 damage to the foe and splash damage within 2, deep wounds and haze. Oh my god, what? Never mind, this unit's cracked. What are we talking about? That's crazy. 20 splash damage is just so much, by the way. Okay, let it be known. I made a hard read that after the whole reduced damage to 1 shit came out, that we would get a renaissance of burn damage as the true counter to it. Because even if you reduce damage to 1, if you get burned all the way down to 1, you'll still just take 1 and die, right? All I'm saying is, I called it. I know burn isn't necessarily the same as splash damage, but, like, you know what I'm saying, dude. This guy's doing 20 splash damage to your whole team, unconditionally, essentially. And it is seemingly gonna be hard to take out. And he's AoE proof, and he makes your team AoE proof. I don't know. I mean, defense right now is kind of defense bally anyway, to the point where it's like you don't even care about undefended. You just run 4 bulky fucks in the front line and vibe with Foresight Snare or Volley Miracle and all this shit. So he probably can just slide in, but I'm sold on the unit, honestly. I think that is really cool, and it's going to be really toxic. Whoa. Niji Hayashi, amazing artist. Is that a new Havoc? Like a better Havoc? Anyways, he's an Earth Legendary. I'm hoping this is a scup. Anyway, we got Stark. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Slaying. Let's see if they do the cancel affinity gimmick with him still. Grants weapon triangle advantage against colorless foes, and yeah, okay, good. Especially now, there's so many good colorless units right now. At start of turn and after unit acts and after Kanto, attack, res, and discord. Attack, shackle, res, shackle, and discord. Seeking and spreading within 2. Solid. It's just stats at the end of the day, but that is a shitload of stats. Especially for Arena or whatever. And then, oh boy, he's got like the Valentine's Lyon burn damage. Did I call it or did I not call it? Come on now. As combat begins, deals damage to foe equal to percentage of the greater of units or foes attack. If you have weapon triangle advantage, or if you have a bigger res stat, it's 40, otherwise 20. Yeah, that's a lot. Attack defense res plus 16, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, and yeah. So big burn guy, big debuff guy. Comet, big damage guy. Alright, so this B-slot is new. Pulse Up Ploy, we know what it does. More debuffs, more better. Yeah, let's start from the top. Slate Illusion. So, assuming this is just a power crept version of Duo Leon's A-slot, but we'll see. Attack defense res plus 10 flat. When unit is in combat, savior effects will not trigger. Okay. Yikers. I want to say the only other time we've ever seen this specific wording is on Mythic Elm. I am like 99% sure. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but yeah, undefended in the weapon, there's nothing you can do about that. Crazy. At start of player or enemy phase grants Anathema, stats, Creation Pulse, good. He already has Slang, so that goes to 4. He has the Pulse from Comet itself, it goes down to 3. Pulse Up Ploy down to 2, and then Creation Pulse can give him the other 2 for first hit Comet. That's the plan. Sounds good. Grants bonus to unit attack equal to special quote on count times 3. He has a max cooldown special, okay, and reduces damage from foes attacks by 7. So it's not just the first attack, that's all attacks. Not bad. And also, if unit initiates combat, after combat, you turn everybody off. Lamau. But that's not all. They also get inflicted with gravity and share spoils plus on foes with the highest speed within 3 spaces of target. That's toxic. I mean, this makes Arena unplayable for so many people. I can imagine just coming up against this guy at plus 10 and then him just like turning off your entire team, one-shotting your fat guy, and then nobody has Savior, especially if you're free to play using like Marnie as a score bot or whatever. GG. Sounds fun. Attack res unrest. So this is like Havoc and Discord adjacent. For foes on the map who have less res than you at start of combat, attack res minus max of 7, and those foes cannot recover HP? What? X equals the number of types of bonus effects, excluding stat bonuses and penalty effects, active on player, team, and enemy team. Okay. So that's always going to be attack res minus 7. Who gives a fuck about that? you just have like Fatal Smoke for just existing. Sounds good to me. And then the combat is attack res -4, 20% true damage, and 20%. You get the flat DR on this too? What? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, you just slap this on anybody, and Fatal Smoke's on the whole enemy team. What are we talking about? This unit's toxic, especially since he has the tremendous burn damage in his weapon as well. Kind of crazy. All right, looks like a lot of fun. Who's gonna be on it? So colorless and green are what we care about. Erica still has okay fodder. Is still a decent unit, plus emblem rank. Good fodder, funny number. Please give me a copy of Strat Flame for my new +10 Black Knight. Giant funny number on the first hit. Status bot of all time. Perfect attack speed. They just put this entire unit's gimmick on Sombron. Complete waste of space. What is this unit even doing here? Holy that's my guy. That's my girl, but she kind of sucks. All right, so green, you got Lyon, Lysithea, great value. Edelgard, great value, both as an emblem unit, as a unit herself, and fodder. And then colorless, the other one we actually care about. You got Sombron, you got Tiki, mythic value. Good fodder. Ice cap, good. Diluvial boost, it's still fine. I would like a merge on Tiki at least. And then Elise. You don't really need more than one copy of Elise, but if you really want cleric fodder, there's that. And then red is still good value. Don't really care too much. Blue is the obvious dud here. Hector's still good. Byleth's still amazing value for your account and also instruct fodder. And then Salene's a complete dud. I would avoid blue like the plague personally. But yeah. Overall thoughts. Sombron, I think, is occupying really cool design space. He's doing quite a few things that are brand new and unique, but I don't think it'll be super toxic. We'll have to see how the percentage damage calculation actually works out. But as a defense guy, obviously I'm gonna get this guy to play with, but he also seems genuinely fun, so I'm happy to experiment with that. Lyon, don't really care. It's just like a modern version of Duo Lyon. Big burn damage, colorless effectiveness, and then he spreads aids to your team after combat. And then he pulses all the way down and one-shot somebody. Yeah, have fun with that in Arena, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Sombron. I'll probably just go full circles. I want to say I'll go full circles just to get it done because I'm broke, but Tiki is one of my target merge projects for light season. I'm kind of replacing Peony with her finally. Would like some merges, so maybe I'll snipe colorless only. We'll see. But yeah. Overall thoughts, cool. Leon's gonna be lame. Sombron seems pretty cool and unique. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for ARD, and then summoning on this eventually. I don't know if I'll be able to do it day one, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you're gonna summon, have a good one. Bye.